Well, it's Pistol P, Mr. Loa, Smoking Lojas in the house. We're coming through YouTube straight into your house. Bringing out the gossip and the news, and we're loud. So sit back, pop a cold one. The P Street Podcast is on now.
Yo, what's up? This is Smokey Lonjas.
Mr. Loa.
And I think I started it wrong. It's supposed to be P Street Podcast.
Welcome.
Smokey Lonjas.
Mr. Loa here.
And right now, Pistol P couldn't make it. We tenía que ver los Cowboys.
Had to watch his game, man. Hey, it's okay, though. If it would have been our team, we'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess you could say, yeah.
So how you guys doing, man? How you doing, Smokey?
I'm doing good.
That's actually good, man. Good to hear.
I'm happy because my Lions are 5-1, man.
Yeah.
5-1. We haven't been like that since, I think they said 2011.
Hey, man, prendiste la vela, right?
Sí, man,
They're winning, man. They've been winning. Whatever you did, dude, don't stop.
No. Stop going to games because I'm 0-15 and one tie. Can you believe that?
And they started winning.
That's why they're winning. And actually, I went to the Seahawks and the Lions game, and we lost. That's why we have that one loss, that 5-1. Because I actually went to the game, man. I went to the game, and I was like, man, we have a good team this year. We're gonna be doing badass. I'm probably gonna see them win. And no, man, we lost.
Damn,
we lost that game. So,
but it was a close one, right?
Yes, we went to close. Overtime, and we lost in overtime.
See, so that counts as a win because overtime, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So here we go. We're going to start off with Pecos, right? Pecos Band made it to the next round. I think it's area. They're going to play in Abilene. Congratulations. You guys got, I guess y'all got one. That's what they rank them. They do stuff like that. Like they rank them 1, 2, or 3. 1 is the best. So they got a 1. And they did really good. So now they're going to Abilene, Texas to compete for area.
That's good, man.
I want to give it to my son as well. He plays for Mellon Lee Legacy. Yeah. They got a 1 as well. And they're going to perform in El Paso, Texas, I believe Saturday, this Saturday coming up. And my daughter from Canyon High, that's where in New Braunfels, they got a 1. And they're going to get to compete in area for Purgerville. So Purgerville, Texas is somewhere near Round Rock, Texas, by Austin. So,
shout out, man! Congratulations
to
both, man.
Congratulations to all 3 of you.
All 3 of them, right?
If anybody else too, like
Peter's son, man. He's one of the.
Yeah, he's one of the. What is it? A bang, right?
Yeah. I don't. What do you call that?
I forgot. What
major, right? No. I don't know.
He's the one who.
He directs the band. Yeah.
There you go. And then he's good.
Yeah, he's good, man.
He's good. He's done solo stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I seen him on the videos, and I think I seen him a couple of times at the Pecos Eagles game.
Oh yeah, it's cool, man. So the volleyball team's doing pretty good too, right? For Pecos.
Yeah.
Volleyball, man. The football team, I don't know, but I know they lost against Monahans, man. But they got a good team this year, so.
Man, you know what? I thought they expected more, like to get ass whooping, right? But
oh man, they were fighting in the beginning. I was hearing the game on the radio and. They're putting up a fight, then just start losing. They started getting crazy. Yeah, man. So what do you got going on, man? What do you want to talk about today, Smokey?
So today, so my social media started going off about this Tupac, right? They found the guy who killed Tupac, and they made an arrest. His name is Keith. Keith. I forgot his last name. And they arrest him, right? He's telling the whole story, how it happened. Now he's trying to get P. Diddy involved. And one time me and Laura were talking. I said, like, hey, do you really think he's going to snitch on P. Diddy? Because he did a comment saying that whoever killed Tupac and Suge will get $1 million from him. And I guess they did it, right? They did it, killed him. But then they said they got 0, no pennies, nothing from P. Diddy.
So, yeah, man. Hey, it's crazy though, man. Back in the day, when Tupac and Biggie and all that East Coast, West Side, fight. I don't know, man. P. Diddy kind of like was. You could tell that dude was like capable of doing anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially coming up, Bad Boy coming up. He was building Bad Boy, so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want anything to intervene with his business.
So coming up with that, right? Me and Laura were talking for a long time, back and forth, and he was doing some research on P. Diddy, that his dad was one of the monsters. They even made a movie of him called American Gangster by Denzel Washington.
Oh, he was
Frank Lucas.
yeah, he associated with him.
Yeah, that was
But I
his.
think P
That was
Diddy
it.
he said that P Diddy came out and said that he didn't get to meet his dad, man. That he was like 3 years old when his dad
That passed
passed
away.
away or something like that. Yeah, but man, I mean, even though comes with a mind, a guy that knows how to use his mind, right?
Yeah, yeah. Even I start seeing those videos of P Diddy. I guess he is having a speech at a graduation. I guess he's graduating from college, right?
I
He's
don't know what it
having yes,
was.
he's
It was
having
something
a
like that.
he has his cap and gown, and sounds like he's graduating from college, and he's giving this speech where he's saying that his dad had died when he was 3 years old, but in reality, he had never died. It's just the mom was just trying to keep him away from him meeting his dad, who was one of the notorious in the drug industry. And I guess he ended up finding out that he died later on throughout the years, right? I guess he was already a teenage, maybe, And like I said, they made a movie of him, American Gangster. You've probably seen it with Denzel Washington. And uh, but I was telling him, like, man, it's so crazy how AI, these people made us rap music of Keith with Tupac's song saying about snitching. Why would you snitch on yourself? You were already living 20 something plus years, 27 years of freedom. Why would you snitch on yourself? And
Damn.
it's a AI. Somebody made a song. I guess somebody wrote it, but they did it. They convert the voice to Tupac, so it sounds
Using
like
the
Tupac.
AI,
Yeah,
they used
using
AI to use Tupac's voice to sing that song.
Yes.
I haven't heard it, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
check it out. That's crazy, man. Nah, man. I know there's been like besides that is going on right now with a lot of people talking about that. I think they're talking about Britney Spears come out with a new book she's wrote. She wrote a book about her life and everything, and supposedly, man, that book. Like I don't know if you heard, but NSYNC's trying to do like a comeback tour.
Yeah,
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 NSYNC's trying, and a lot of people are excited because they're like, hey, NSYNC,
yeah.
especially all their fans. And well, they think this is gonna affect that tour now because supposedly in that book, she's gonna. It's like she's talking about her life, but it's her own words. They made a documentary, I think, about Britney Spears, where I think Justin Timberlake got backlash because of it. According to like people saying that he was like he treated her like crap, man. Britney Spears when they were going out, and he came out and said, you know what, I was young, I was an ass, whatever, and it kind of faded away. But now that she's writing the book, a lot of people are buying it pre-sale because supposedly like this is Britney's own words of what that happened, and it's actually worse than what that documentary had said. But now that it's her words and she's gonna like this is my words, I think that's totally gonna like hit Justin Timberlake with a bigger backlash than it did before. And now the people are like, how's that gonna affect the NSYNC tour now?
I mean, I think fans are fans, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're gonna still sell tickets. I don't think it'll affect anything. I mean, it's just depending on how she gets to details on that book.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Well,
it's the same thing what happened with that guy with Keith with Tupac.
Right.
He wrote a book.
Right.
That's why he got
What do they call
arrested.
those, memoirs or something like that?
Huh?
Something like that, right? Memoirs or something. Memoirs. I forgot the word, but it's like their own words, book about my life. And the thing is that they're saying that Justin Timberlake is gonna backlash is because he used Britney Spears when he went solo. Like that song "Cry Me a River," it was all about her. You know what I'm saying? So all those songs that made him like blow up and be like one of the top single artists after he went solo was really all about Britney. So they're like, man, you used her pain to gain fame. Now it's hers. They're saying it's payback now. Britney's gonna fucking like let it go, like say everything she needs to say. So that's why they're saying like, hey man, like how's this gonna affect?
As long as she doesn't.
But they say
put
like,
something like how these girls wrote a book of R. Kelly.
oh they did.
I hope. Well, yeah, that's why.
I'm pretty
that's
sure
why
they
R. Kelly- that's
will
why-
bank
that's why
on
R.
it,
Kelly-
like, word
that's
for
why-
word what happened.
That's why R. Kelly got locked up. But it's so crazy. Why would they wait so many years to put somebody down?
It's probably because he cut him off or something. You know how it goes, man. Things like that. And then there's another thing going on, guys. Also, the relationship wise, we were talking about it earlier, man. Jada Pickett's back in the news. Will Smith, man. So you guys obviously saw the video we made about Will Smith and the slap heard around the world. Chris Rock. Well, there's some more info on that. Jada Pinkett came out stating that her and Will Smith have not been together since 2016. You know what I mean? And the slap happened in what, 2022, 23, 22, right?
Yeah.
So about a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
About a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So
year or the beginning of this year?
I can't remember.
was
Yeah, I
it?
think it was like a year, last year.
Was it last year? Okay.
Well, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe at the beginning of the year.
Because I remember we're still having kickball.
Yeah. So
We're
maybe
still
it was the
having
beginning of
kickball.
the
I think it
year.
was probably the beginning of the
Yeah, beginning
this
of the year, I think. So she came out and gave the statement. Then on top of that, actually give another statement saying that according to sources, when they were going through the separation, even though they live together, I guess, but they're not together, I don't know. Chris Rock supposedly hit her up for a date when her and Will were going through, I guess, their problems. So it begs the question now, like, did Will have that in him? Hadn't seen him, and it was just anger, and then that one night it just pushed him over the edge. Because she said that she was kind of like she didn't understand why Will had done what he did that night. That she was like she was just as shocked as everybody else,
Do
according to
you
her.
really think so, bro? Do you really
That's what she
think
said,
so?
man. Because she said that she didn't
I
realize.
think she's just doing it because remember
She actually-
after they got roasted by
Right.
Chris Rock, you haven't heard anything like any fame.
Yeah, they went quiet.
They went
Silent, yeah.
silent or that or they got like how do you say he ended their career.
Well, I think
That's the way I see it.
I think
and
he
it's like
damaged
she
his
just-
career the most. 'Cause she really didn't do nothing. She just sat
Because
there.
in reality, you see whenever Chris Rock was dissing.
Maybe she's trying to save her career
Yeah,
by
you know
saying
what I'm
these
saying?
things. I don't know. But according to her, man, she was just as shocked as everybody because she didn't know. She didn't knew that. She said, like, I knew Chris Rock didn't mean nothing by it. I didn't understand why Will got up. When Will got up, I thought, oh, they're doing a skit. But when he slapped her, that's when I was like, why he just do that? Like, and I was just kind of like, okay. So after the show, it's like when we were leaving to the party, I asked him behind the cameras, are you okay? And he was like, yeah. So she kind of was like, didn't even really know what was going on. But that's what's breaking on the news, man. People have been talking about it, bringing it to you guys. So you guys can be updated in case you didn't hear about it. And Britney Spears as well. And what else, man? What else?
Well, a lot of people have been getting scared what happened last week. I guess the war in Israel as well.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely.
Prayers for
crazy.
Israel actually, but I believe like when I was seeing the social media, right,
Right.
how they attack Israel through like a parachute plane.
Yeah, it's like,
Crazy.
It was weird, like
They were
bikes. They look like
it was like
bikes.
20 of those, right? They're flying, and
Yeah.
each one of them had each one of those parasailing bikes, whatever you want to call it. They had like two people in there, and they all started landing, right? And they started, I guess, shooting, especially when they went to that concert.
oh, yeah.
So to
They
make
said-
the story short, I guess Biden had sent a ship, two Navy ships, to go get those Americans and then come bring them back because Israel said that they can have it, they can fight the fight by themselves, just because it's a small, little, tiny Palestinians, the size of Houston or the size of Dallas. It's only has like 2.8 million people in there. That's it, like the whole country.
Oh, okay.
So he just said, "No, we can fight this battle by ourselves. Just come get your people, and that's it." So a lot of people were getting panicking. They're like, "Man, they're attacking, and maybe they're already here in the U.S. and there are all these people crossing the border. If you ever see these people crossing the border over by South Texas, Eagle Pass, all those areas down there, and they're coming over here, and they're afraid that they're going to do the same thing here." So I remember a lot of people were panicking. They're like, "Oh man, it's happening over there. So I guess we're next too." So.
Don't say that, man. That's like a statement. Don't say we're next.
No, no. But
that's
I'm saying
not-
like they will say something like I know friends and families like they will say like, "Oh, I guess we're."
Well, they're
next."
probably thinking that something can happen like that because of it, but I don't know, man. I think the government has it on lockdown.
I'm
you know?
not saying that we are. I'm just saying like they will tell me that like, "Oh man, I think we're gonna be next." And
Well, people are scared. Obviously, people are scared that something like that. I mean, obviously, we know what happened to 9/11, bro. That shook the nation. So people are afraid of another attack like that. I mean, I don't blame them. It was a bad scenario, and innocent people died. So who wants another 9/11? Nobody.
yeah,
Nobody wants that. So, yeah, man, prayers out to everybody, and everybody is losing on both sides. What else?
well, I know.
Dog, did you watch the Logan Paul Dylan fight?
No, I was gonna talk about the fight, but for the one happening not this Saturday, but next Friday,
Which one is?
Fury and Nagua or whatever his name. Yes,
Oh,
that one.
yeah.
Two heavy monsters, man.
Yes, those heavyweights, man.
Yes, he,
Bro.
Nakura, right?
Have you watched the commercial?
Man knocking people in the UFC. So now he went to the boxing ring, and we're about to find out. Me and my cousin were talking about this, and I said, man, I think Fury's gonna win just for the fact because he's a boxer. And it's just happened. Everybody's like, whoa, Nakuda has that power hit. Yes, I get it. He has a power hit. One punch from him, he'll knock you out, right? But I think it's gonna do the same thing what Mayweather did to Conor McGregor. He's just gonna make him get tired because in the UFC they only last 3 rounds. On the boxing, it's 12 rounds. So I'm assuming he's just gonna get him tired. And by the 6th, 7th round, he's gonna take over and he's gonna punish Naguro. Just because it's a boxing. Remember, they only
he knows how to go 12 rounds.
Yes, he knows how to go 12 rounds.
Yeah,
UFC fighters don't go that 12 rounds.
Yeah, they don't. And then he's heavyweight, so yeah.
Yes.
They used to 3 quick rounds and
look at what happened with Conor McGregor when he challenged Mayweather and he just played with him. He would just get him mad, and then once it got to the 8th, 9th round, he was already tired.
Yeah,
he didn't know how to last that long.
Stamina. You don't have the stamina to go that far.
By the time you know it, Mayweather took off on him and he was already.
That's exactly what happened to Dylan and Logan Paul, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Dylan, man, was like going crazy on Twitter since the moment they said they were gonna fight, right? Like he really promoted the hell out of the fight, man. He went after Logan Paul's girlfriend about that she has like 100 bodies under her, you know what I mean, that she's been with, and all sorts of stuff. They even made a bet that like if Logan Paul lost, Dylan was gonna be his best man at his wedding, knowing his wife. You know what I mean? Like his fiance was like not like he didn't.
That's bad.
Yeah, like she didn't like that guy for crap, man. She went as far as putting a restraining order on him because that's how bad she hated him. Because he was slandering her, dude, all over Twitter. So there was a big show Dylan put on Twitter, man. And then came to the fight. I didn't watch it, but I watched the previews of it, man. It looked like he didn't really throw no punches, man. I can see Logan Paul. He threw punches like a bear, just wild throws, man. Like he was mad. He's trying to knock him out. He didn't knock him out. But towards the end, like you can see where like Dylan tried to put him in a chokehold. And then the securities jumped in the ring, and a lot of people were giving Logan Paul heat for that. Talk about like, hey man, how are you gonna have a fight? You're boxing, you're in a ring. Your security guards shouldn't jump in there the moment they see this guy going on you, like trying to do something. Like I understand they're protecting you, man, but that makes you look weak, right?
Yeah.
You should handle it yourself in the ring.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, but handle it. And yeah, so
That's
I don't know,
what
man.
happened with Mayweather.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I think he wants to do a fight with Logan Paul in the UFC now. Because I mean, it's common sense, man. Logan Paul and Jake Paul or Jake Logan, right? Jake.
You got Jake Paul and Logan.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They've both brought UFC fighters, and obviously they dominated in the boxing ring. But I would love to see them go to the UFC and fight them some fighters in the UFC ring.
Jake Logan and Paul Logan.
I don't know, but they're both brothers. You know what I'm talking about. But I would like to see them go to the UFC and see if they can do the same thing in that UFC ring. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, it's like people talk about UFC fighters ain't crap. Go to their ring and fight them their way.
Yeah.
Let's see if you survive as a boxer.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you already know that it's hard for them in the boxing side. But let the boxers go over there and then try the same way. It'll be the same thing, bro. They're gonna dominate it in their own field, man. But everybody wanted to watch Jake Paul get knocked down. Obviously, everybody thought this was the one, but it wasn't, man. It was a good fight though. But I wonder, and it's crazy because there's a lot of things to it, man. It was long, but yeah, it was all right, man. I guess entertaining. A lot of people didn't like it, so I don't know. I know the one that got robbed was KSI.
Yeah, I know he fought too.
He fought 2 men, and it was they went to the cards, and
with Fury.
With Fury.
So it was Tyson Fury's brother.
Yeah, and he went crazy. He got all mad, threw a fig because he says he got robbed. And then the guy's like, "No, I didn't.
I didn't watch the fight." So.
Yeah, man. So he wants like there might be another fight with that one again, another rematch maybe.
No, they announced it.
Yeah, he's mad. He wants it because he's like, "I won. They gave it to you. They stole it from me." So I don't know, man. They're
Yeah, I don't
saying,
know.
like,
I didn't
ah,
see. I didn't see. I remember that he fought. Fury fought also
yeah,
Logan, Jake Paul, or no, Jake Logan or Paul Logan, whatever his name
yeah,
is.
yeah. Either one, they're both,
He fought one of the brothers too,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
lost. That was his first loss. That was when he was beating everybody. He was undefeated, and then he fought Fury, and
Oh,
Fury.
when KSI threw a fit, Jake Paul was like kind of like laughing at him behind the scenes. Oh yeah, he's complaining. So I wonder if KSI's gonna get mad and be like, "Why are you making fun of me, bro? You're supposed to be on my side," and then they go throw it down themselves. I would like to see Jake Paul fight KSI, then fight his own brother to see who's dominating now.
Nah, that would never
I would
happen.
love to see it. Hey man,
That would never.
the reason I would like to
happen.
see it,
Not two
man,
brothers.
I would like to see it. You don't want to know why? Because there's always that rivalry between brothers.
They
One,
used to have that rivalry because
no, they still do.
they still. I remember they did on Netflix. If you see it,
Yeah,
in the family, if you I don't know, you have a chance, but whenever you get a chance, watch the Netflix, the Logan,
that's what I'm saying.
and
Oh,
they do announce when they used to have beef back then, because everyone went their different way. He wanted to make his million, and he wanted
right.
to make his million, to the point like they were having sex with their exes. Yes, yes.
Well, I want a competition.
Yeah, watch it. Like
Who's
for
better?
real, watch it, bro. It's that I was like, dang.
These
Like,
guys are wild.
but I
They'll
guess
do
somehow
anything.
they end up forgetting each other, and
And man, well, that's what thing. So I think that rivalry still like lives, man. Because I saw when Jake Paul fought what's that, the last guy he fought, Diaz, Nate
Nate
Diaz.
Diaz, Nate Diaz.
After that fight, man, they had an interview, right? His brother has a YouTube channel. He went on there, man. They were talking, and he started like Logan Paul started throwing it in his face. Like, hey man, how come you didn't let that drink he has?
Mhm.
He's like, how come you didn't let them advertise
Prime.
it on your fight? He's
Prime.
like, because like they didn't want it. Yeah, man, but I'm your brother. You should let me in there with it. Let me put my stuff out there. They're like, no, you couldn't. They didn't want it. Like that's out of my hands. That was a contract I signed with them. That was it, right? So it's still there, man. And I think like another time it happened when Logan Paul fought Jake, actually grabbed the drink and threw that at his brother during the podcast as well, man. So I think that rivalry is still there, man. And I think eventually you got to have them both go out and see who's the
crazy,
best
man.
one.
They're making a lot of
Oh, they're
money
making a
off
lot of money, bro.
of podcasts, fights, drinks,
Everything, bro.
video games,
I don't know about
YouTube, everything.
That video games?
That's how they started. They started getting famous too, man. They used to do video games too.
Yeah,
Everything,
those guys
man.
know how to
Everything,
hustle, man.
everything. That's so crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
man, that's crazy. Yeah, their fights are entertaining though. Ain't gonna lie. They get a lot of fighters that are like retired, but be badass. They got like, imagine seeing ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Who did Mayweather fight? UFC.
The UFC?
Yeah.
Oh, the Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, bro. Imagine Conor fought Jake. I think that's who he was going for one time. He said the goal is Conor McGregor.
It would be nice. It would be
Yeah.
nice because he has some boxing already,
Yeah.
and he actually lasted 9 rounds. So,
We have a Mayweather.
and with them, it's like with the brothers. I think they only, because they're not considered professionals yet. They only go like 10th round, 9 rounds. That's it. They
Yeah.
don't. They
So I
don't
think
really.
he can
They
handle
don't.
it. Yeah, I
They
think he
don't.
can
They
hack
don't.
it.
They don't go 12 rounds.
Yeah, I think he can hack it, bro. I think he can hack it for sure. But man, anyways, guys, like that was things that have been going on. Shout out to Hector Contreras, man. He won a lot of most of everything at the cook-off, man. We didn't get to go, but I know he came out in the newspaper and I saw him on Facebook that he won pretty much everything: the ribs, salsa, everything, chicken.
That's good.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
What else? Well, that's about it, man.
Yeah. Well, we kind of cover everything was going around. Obviously, probably a lot of you guys probably saw it on Facebook,
Yeah.
social media. I don't know, y'all were. Like I said, I just barely saw this whole Tupac thing
Yeah.
going on. And
We'll see what happens with that, man.
well,
I know
yeah,
Suge
we'll see.
Knight. They asked Suge Knight, hey, would you testify?
And he said
He
no,
said, nope,
nope. He said
he's
no.
not gonna testify,
He said, I
man.
won't snitch. Basically, he said.
But
I
no, I
won't
know a lot of
snitch.
people. A lot of the people that were talking about it were saying that a lot of people are like, well, supposedly that Puffy made a lot of people mad. One, because he was holding the rights over their music, and what a coincidence! Like before this broke, he was giving all that to his. He was giving the rights to the people from Bad Boy, man.
Yeah.
And then it broke, and you're like, that's probably why he did it, because he didn't want them to testify against him, because they
Yeah.
obviously know something. But who knows? That's just rumor, man. That's conspiracy. But I don't know, man. See what happens, man. I just feel trip out, bro. Why after
know-
so many years?
You know, I was gonna tell you
Well,
about the Cowboys, man, because
What?
it's been bugging me, man.
Oh,
Like,
say.
I don't see Peter, and Peter was like supposed to be here, man, but they quiero ver los Cowboys. But you know what? I like to hang out with Cowboys fan.
Why?
I hardly never talk shit about them, right?
Wait.
I just barely, but I like hanging out with Cowboys fan because they make good food.
Hey, he really likes to go to your house to watch the game because he wants to eat, man.
Yeah. Every time I see somebody, hey, cooking this, cooking there, and
I
I'm
won.
like, I war, you know. And they always think like, because you have love for the Cowboys. Like, no, it's not
Here for the
that.
asado.
For the asado that you made.
Look at it with the asado plate.
Yeah, brisket y todo el pedo. They know how to
Some
cook,
ribs.
man.
Well, that is Texas for you, man.
And
Texas people know how
I'm
to
thinking
cook.
after this show, I'm gonna go to Peter's house. A ver qué hizo comer el cabrón.
You're gonna get a wing for every touchdown. Nah, that's crazy, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck to everybody, man. I think the Cowboys are. What are the Cowboys right now?
3-2,
3-2, right?
right? Yeah,
Mm.
3-2.
So who they playing?
The Chargers.
Are they any
So,
good? Well, they're 2-2.
They're 2-3. They're 3-2. I don't know. It's
Something
gonna be a
like
good game, man.
2 and
It's gonna
3. I
be
think
a
they're
good
2 and
game.
3.
They're playing the Chargers. I think they're playing at Charger Stadium. So it's gonna be a good game. I guess you can say offense versus defense. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely. And anyways, guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in, man. Subscribe, share, like always. Go follow us on
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
Keep
Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. I think we're
Yeah.
like 21 people away from
22,
hitting
23, I don't
200
know.
from hitting 200. Share us. Subscribe. Don't be scared. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid. It's okay. It's just us.
Just hanging out, guys.
We're
Couple
not-
guys just talking, having conversations. That's about it. Appreciate
Yeah.
everybody, man. Like I said, the tickets. Like I said, we're aiming for the Detroit Cowboy game. So even try to get as many people as many likes, man. That's how it is.
Detroit right there.
Anyways, guys, have a great night, man. God bless every single one of y'all. Peace out. We're out.
Smokey Lonjas.
Mr. Loa.
See y'all later. Good night.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
This episode of the P Street Podcast was brought to you by Blitz Services LLC. Reach out to Ralph and Richard Lujan for all your electrical needs.